Hey guys, James here with Digital Learning, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to add websites to your Pear Deck. So again, Pear Deck is a really cool way to take your pre-existing Google Slides and PowerPoints and turn those things interactive by adding some of their interactive elements. So here, I've got my Pear Deck running, and I've got Google Slides open. I've got all my content done. The slides are finished, and so when I run the Pear Deck add-on or extension here, I have my little dashboard for Pear Deck that shows up. And so I get my options for the interactive elements, things like text, choice, number, and one of them is websites. So what we're gonna do is we have to grab some special code called the SRC code from these sites. Once we add that code to the special interactive option for Pear Deck, that stuff should be available for our students. So let me show you how to grab one, okay? So first things first, I'm gonna start with Google Docs. Now Google Docs, in some sense, you don't need that SRC code. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is go here to a Google form. And so I was recently working on a quiz. And so once that quiz is done and ready, when I go ahead and hit send here, I can go ahead and grab the link for that Google form here. So here's the link. I'm gonna go ahead and copy it. When I copy that link, let me jump back over here to this Pear Deck. And so I'm gonna delete the one that I previously had. And here I'm gonna click on website. It's gonna pull up this little dashboard, and all I have to do is go ahead and paste that link. And then that's how it's going to preview to let me know that it's going to work in Pear Deck. And I go ahead and hit update slide. So that one's pretty easy. Most of your Google sites will work the same way. You can do options like view, you can do edit, and you can do preview. Edit will make sure all the students get on the same site together. Preview and preview will just let the students view those particular Google Docs, okay? So next is YouTube. So YouTube can be a little bit tricky, so let's try it out. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here to YouTube. I've got a video that I already have running, or one selected that I wanna use on the Dallas Cowboys, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the share button right here. And in the share button, normally we would, to copy this link, we would just hit copy and use that particular link. Well, for Pear Deck, we need that SRC link. So what I want to do is go ahead and hit embed, and I get some HTML code over here on the right. So what I'm looking for is this HTTPS in between the quotation marks. So that link right there is the one that we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and copy that. I'm going to jump back over to Pear Deck. And then I'm gonna go ahead and hit the website option again. Once that pulls up, I'm gonna paste the code. And then there we go. So that video looks like the preview is gonna work. I'm gonna go ahead and hit update slide. And so that now will be added as part of the Pear Deck. Now, other things you can add to your Pear Decks are virtual math sites, things that are like virtual manipulatives. So I like to use one from Toy Theater. I also like to use things like ELA manipulatives. So there's a few sites for that. You can do your gaming sites, quizzes, Kahoot. I've done one right here for 99 Math. We'll see how that looks to the students in a bit. And then your research sites. So I wanted to check out a map from Google Maps. So I was able to go to Maps, find a street view of a little activity that's kind of like a 3D view. And so I grabbed that, and I'm adding that now in here to Pear Deck. So you can Pear Deck. So you can add all kinds of sites to your Pear Decks. You just gotta sometimes work a little extra to get that SRC code and test it out. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna run the Pear Deck, and then I'll show you what it looks like from the student end. Okay, so I've got my Pear Deck open. I'm looking at the student view, and so I have my iPad over here to kind of navigate the Pear Deck, and let's take a look at see how the sites look right now. So if I go to the first site, it's a Google form. So I see I have the slide over here. I've got the actual form. It's embedded, pretty cool. So I can go through and select my particular answer choices, mark them, and then at the end I can submit. So your Google Docs will run in Pear Deck, and so this is how a form looks, but your slides and your Google Docs and maybe your sheets, also try adding them here to your Pear Deck. Okay. Next is going to be YouTube, and so I've got the slide over here, and here's the actual video. So when I'm here, I can go ahead and just click on the video to play it, and that video will play here in Pear Deck. Okay, so students don't have to jump out to YouTube or go anywhere else to watch the video. They can do it right here in Pear Deck, which is pretty cool. Okay, our next site is a virtual math site called Toy Theater. And so this one has some math manipulatives that are pretty cool. So this one is an area model. And so students can take and kind of drag the little form around, and so it will create this area model, and I get to see area right here. So something virtual, but also gives you that pretty cool hands-on kind of feel. And so that's this area model, and it will definitely run in Pear Deck. Okay, our next one is going to be our gaming sites. So here I'm running a game called 99 Math, and so I started a live game, took the link. So when you create the game, you get a link for students to join 99math.com. So all they need is the code. So I have 926363. So when I'm running my Pear Deck, go ahead and put 926363, and I go ahead and hit enter. And so there it is, and I'm able to go ahead and play and navigate this game. Now, if you need to display the code, what you can do is just jump off a tab to show it and then come back. Okay, and then wrapping this up, so for our historical or research sites, you can definitely add those two to Pear Deck. So here I took a Google Maps photo of the Edmund Pettus Bridge, and so you can go get the embed code from Google Maps, the SRC code, just like we mentioned before, and then when you embed it, so students now have kind of like these 360-degree photos from Street View that they can definitely check out. So those are 5 ways that you can add website links to Pear Deck. They all run pretty cool, and from the student view, it looks like the students get the slide and the activity. So definitely try that out and let us know how it goes.